are welcome to Bar Talk Radio.
Yes.
Where we discuss all that is hip hop. It's officially Bar Talk Radio again. I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because I'm drinking, baby. I took a month off. A past few shows. I've been sober as a church mouse. It's Bar Talk Radio, baby.
How was the experience? How was that?
It was very sobering.
Very sobering. That means you made a lot of conscious decisions.
Boo. I can't blame it on the alcohol no more. So anyway, welcome to Bar Talk Radio, where we discuss all that is hip hop and drink exuberant amounts of tonight, Ray and Nephew. Usually it's Hennessy. So make sure that you following us on Instagram at Bar Talk Radio.
Yes, follow.
Twitter, bar_talk_radio. I am your host, Joy, aka Miss Joy in the City. This is my co-host Larry, aka
at Viva La Brooklyn.
And then, of course, the man on the ones and twos, DJ Candu at DJ Candu NYC. And then the man behind the lens, J Fats. The Ben. Make sure you follow him at wait, I always gotta get this together. At JAEPHATS. Got it. Boom. So, as always, we like to get started by finding out how your weekend was.
My weekend was very good. I had a very productive weekend as usual.
Good.
My team that I wanted to win the Super Bowl, they lost. But it was just something. It was just I just had to pick a team. My team was actually the Giants. We were home a long time ago.
Yeah,
but in
a long time
to,
ago.
All right, you ain't got.
I'm a Giants fan too, but
you ain't got to rub it in like
okay,
that.
I'm just saying they did.
It's just a rough time. It's just a rough time
for New York.
Sports-wise,
it's tough. It's tough. And I've been a Knicks fan since I came out the womb. So.
Yes, but it was good though. I went to a nice little Super Bowl party. Yo, you know what's so crazy? This is the first time I ever went to like a Super Bowl party,
party
in a bar,
like when all the people going ham, match up. Are you still hungover?
Just a little bit. A little bit.
Here we go. Drink that rain out here.
It's gonna bring back the light. But I had a good time overall. What about you?
Good. I worked this whole weekend. I got invited to quite a few Super Bowl shindigs, but I couldn't do it.
You had to work?
No,
last
second.
I didn't cancel the last second. I'm tired. I got life stuff going. Anyway.
You got life stuff going on. You can talk about it after.
We'll talk about it after the show. This isn't. This ain't.
It's not.
This ain't the view. Like, oh my God, so what's happening is no, we're not gonna do that. Okay, it's Bar Talk Radio. So today is February 8th, 2016. As always, we like to get started with today in hip hop history. And actually, a lot didn't really happen today. Today's kind of a slow day. Usually we'll have like 3, 4, or at least like 2. Today we have Bruno, and I guess that just goes to show how dope that this person is. Well, one, I'm a huge fan.
He's the only person that did something. What was it?
No, literally, he. It is he.
Oh, it is a he.
So today, Ghostface Killah released Supreme Clientele in 2000. Ghostface Killah. No, here's the thing. Have you ever heard?
That's the guy that be like the love songs.
Ghost Diddy, the Wizard of Ghost Diddy in Emerald City. First of all, that album was so slept on. This is the story of a player who lost his way.
My favorite was when he had the song with I think Neo.
Yeah,
was it
that's right.
When he was like, give me the ring. He was like, if I can't get the ring, give me the whole thing.
Yes. Oh, no. The other joint that was on it, mind you, this is the Supreme Clientele, but Ghost Diddy, the one with Estelle, Paragraphs of Love, where he was like, stilettos on the parquet floors. Okay, first of all, I love sounded like playing with his. First of all, I love Ghostface delivery. Period. Like his voice, his lyrics, like his delivery. I think he's definitely one of the slept. That's how I know I'm drinking. And I'm hot. But no, he's definitely one of the most slept on.
He definitely one of those rappers that with him, like when he be heartbroken, I don't look at him like, oh, you soft. Like it just be like,
it's a gangster heartbroken.
Yeah, it's like and not too many people could do that.
Now I ain't use no bag.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like
if that should happen, should be out. We be the ones sharing the napkins.
Said if I can't get the ring.
Follow me instructions.
I take the whole finger.
And it goes Face Killer for you. But no, for the album that we're talking about, Supreme Clientele, do you remember? Tommy Mottola. That was the show. Lived on the road.
You got me singing.
Okay. He left it, lady. I'm telling you, this is the.
No girl can freak me. I'm just too.
No, wait, no girl can freak me. I'm just too
nasty. Put your hands between your legs.
No, because that's how you do the freak.
Oh, that's
That's
how
the
you.
dance. That's the.
Oh, that's
No
how.
girl can match me. I'm just-
Yeah, no girl can match
Yeah,
me.
yeah,
I'm a freak. I'm
just
just
too
too nasty. Thank
Yeah,
you.
you had your hand to your left.
ready,
You
I'm
know
ready.
what the song was.
I'm just nasty. So that's the day in hip hop history. Shisha Ghost released Supreme Clientele in 2000. Damn, that was 16 years ago.
Ooh, stop.
Damn.
People
So-
ages.
No, I just said the album came out 16 years ago. I could be 18. Well, I'm 21 at least. 6, Ray nephew.
Yes.
So let's move forward to this week in hip hop. One, I want to say R.I.P. to Maurice White from Earth, Wind, and Fire. We lost a great, like he was one of the founders of Earth, Wind, and Fire. And if it wasn't for Earth, Wind, and Fire and certain groups, hip hop wouldn't even be around.
That's
So
right.
we just wanted to, of course, send our condolences. Also, I heard in the works that Remy and Fat Joe.
Of doing a joint album together.
What do you think about that? Well, one, first of all, it takes me back to my Terror Squad days.
Yeah, it definitely does.
Lean back, lean back.
I'm looking forward to see what they put out.
Well, I just want Remy to put out some more music. Like, I'm still, like, I understand she's riding the Love and Hip Hop wave,
Yeah.
which I totally get. I'm switching to Monday night, of course. And it's happening right now. It's at my DVR. I'll watch it when I get home. But I don't want her to lose sight of what got her here, which is her dope MCing skills, her lyrics, and of course who she is. I've always been. I'm from the Bronx, so I guess I'm
I agree.
a little biased. I'm a huge Remy fan.
Yeah,
Why is everybody shaking their
she
head?
gotta come back.
You leave
strong.
Remy alone, okay? Oh, okay. You say, oh, okay. You say,
BX.
BX. Okay, all right, cool. I thought everybody was like, what are you talking
Yeah,
about?
you know, I look forward to hear. I would like to hear more music from her though.
Yes, I think that's so.
It's
Rem,
needed. It's needed when you had so much time on.
very well. She also did 7 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like it's.
But I think she was actually writing that whole time as well. And
Yeah, I'm sure she was.
I'm a fan of Fat Joe too. Like I said, it's like bringing back the whole Terror Squad thing. I think it'd be dope. I think it's what I would love to hear right now. And then actually 2 days ago was the anniversary of Pun passing.
Yes, it was.
The
Yes.
7th. No, yesterday.
Yeah.
It was yesterday, the 7th.
I know I kept getting
The
tagged
6th or the
on
7th. I think it's
Instagram.
either one or two of those. So
Sometime
RIP
this
Big
weekend.
Pun. Yeah, no, it was definitely this weekend. I'm trying to think if it was Saturday or Sunday, but either way, RIP, speaking of Terror Squad.
Yes.
To Big Pun. Also, very interesting. This is not like really this week, but we didn't touch on it last week. So you remember back in the day when
I was young but not a kid
anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. No, Ahmad did. Wow, that's old school, bro. Do you remember the Calvin Klein ads with, if I'm not mistaken, what was he marking the funky bunch?
Or
He got the good vibrations. No,
Yes.
I just gave him my vibration. He had the water come down. He was in his drawers and shit. Sorry. Ah! Speaking of Calvin, he looked like my co-host. Calvin. I mean, that's because he showed me. I didn't know that. I was just saying. That sounds crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to. So,
some good draws.
so apparently.
Good draws.
So apparently, Larry isn't the only one in Calvin Klein. Kendrick Lamar and Fetty Wap are also the face of it now too, along with Kendall Jenner.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Kendall Jenner.
Kendall, not Kylie.
Yeah.
Kendall, the one who's the model,
Oh,
among
okay.
other people. But I just thought that was interesting. Fetty Wap and Kendrick Lamar
Well,
posing for
let's be
Calvin
real here.
Klein.
Once
No, but
again-
one hip hop's
Take it
everywhere.
over. It's alright.
Hip hop is everywhere, but Calvin Klein, you have to understand.
Yeah.
Calvin Klein. This is Kate Moss.
Yes. And this is why.
Calvin Klein.
Not to change the subject. This is why we need to understand the amount of influence that we have, and we need to appreciate it and work together more, because what's happening is everybody can continue to capitalize and infiltrate and just.
Oh, absolutely. It's the evolution of hip hop.
That's right. With that being said, I might go on my Calvin Klein draws on Instagram tonight.
Bam, you might want to hang out all the little Calvin.
Culture one time.
All right, Kendrick. Or Fetty, pick one. So let's double back to the Super Bowl. I know it's not really hip hop, but
They got a little hip
I want to talk about Beyonce's performance yesterday at the Super Bowl.
Yes.
What'd you think about it?
I thought it was a good performance. It's a very good performance. I have nothing bad to say about Beyonce.
Nah, I never have anything bad to say about Beyonce.
Nothing
Because
at
I'm a
all.
Beyonce fan. I'm not a stan, like I'm not a part of the Beehive.
Yeah.
But I am a fan.
I'm not one of those people that's gonna make a big deal about her like almost slipping. Like that's.
Oh, but she did it so good.
And she didn't even fall.
She didn't fall. She just leaned back. Bop, bop. I'm like, that's a professional. I was like,
Nah, she hit the Millie Rock.
I thought that was a
Shouts out
dance
to
move.
Millie. And she hit the Millie Rock. She hit the
Rock,
Millie
boy,
Rock
rock.
and the sturdiness.
And she was sturdy.
That shit was
She
sturdy.
was sturdy. She was sturdy. She was sturdy.
And she sturdied up on a alleged.
Did you
force.
say she sturdied up?
She sturdied up?
She
Her ass.
Go Beyonce, sturdy enough.
She hit the Millie Rock and sturdied up. She didn't do nothing wrong.
Nah, Beyonce can't do no wrong. Either way, I loved the fact that, of course, you know February is Black History Month. I love the fact that the girl, like the female Black Panthers with the hats and the berets and the black and the militant. I felt like that needed to be seen. And a lot of people giving her controversy about her song Formation. Y'all go check that out. It's only on Tidal.
Very dope,
That's
right?
Genius move. No, literally, you can only find it on Tidal. Like the video, you cannot YouTube it.
I seen it on
You
World
cannot. World Star.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't tell you though. Anyway, so I was just curious.
I love the title.
Listen, I got a Tidal subscription. Speaking of Tidal,
Can you share your account information with me?
I'll think about it because I want to watch Money and Violence.
Well,
tomorrow.
for bar talk purposes.
And
no,
Money and Violence.
No, look, for bar talk purposes, I need access so I can.
Wait, we need a Bar Talk account. The Bar Talk Tidal account. Everybody got the password. We getting kicked off because Larry watching, Star watching. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. The producer is watching. Did I say the name? Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah. So huge shout out to Money and Violence.
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2 finally is premiering tomorrow. Like we've waited with bated breath. Like
It's premiering tomorrow only on Tidal.
so. It appears to. Sorry.
They like Beyonce, only on Tidal.
Only on Tidal. It's totally worth it though. If you're a fan of the show and you watched it, it's completely worth it to get Tidal.
It
Watch it early.
premieres on the 17th.
It premieres on the 17th on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it premieres tomorrow on Tidal. So congratulations to the whole team of Money and Violence.
Yes,
That Tidal move was a huge move, and I can't wait to see it tomorrow. I'll be watching it.
yes, likewise. On your account.
Boom.
On your account.
Larry gonna try to
Money
get.
and Violence.
Larry gonna try to steal all my.
Yeah,
accounts.
the producer said she should have had a Money and Violence boy. You can still do that.
But we're gonna do Money and Violence season 2 party
Yeah, we should definitely.
We can have
go
a- we
Money
gonna-
and-
On the 17th.
on the 17th. After that, we watched most of them on
I'm gonna
Tidal.
hold you to that too. I'm gonna hold you to it.
All right, cool. So once again, congrats to Money and Violence. Make sure you check them out on Tidal tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
And on the 17th on YouTube if you don't have Tidal. Lastly, well, no, not lastly, because we got quite a
Because
few
we
things to
got,
talk about.
yes, we got things.
I'm gonna just say 2 words. J Electronica.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say you are the father.
Yeah, that's 3 words. That's 4 words. Look, nobody hit the count. That's that Ray nephew. I'm gonna say 2 words. Get a $5. Get a $5. Get a $5. That's
You know-
get a $5.
You know
Get a
what?
$5. And a pot me
The alcohol from yesterday for Super Bowl.
Right, and then it just brought it right back to how you
It's right back to a place.
Oh man.
That's
So
what I get.
let's talk about Jay Electronica. Apparently he made this video that's been floating around when he was drunk. He said that Kendrick Lamar is his son.
Yes, he did.
That's and then he said he was gonna slap the shit out of 50 Cent.
Yeah, but he's doing the same that I'm doing right now. So.
No, you're
Drinking.
not wilding. No, he's just drinking. You're not wilding.
You're not
First of all,
wilding.
when are people going to learn? Leave 50 Cent the fuck alone.
Yeah, 'cause that
He
man
doesn't
got
play
time.
any games. Look what happened to Vivica.
Yeah.
Look what happened to Ja Rule's career back in the day. Don't leave it alone. Leave it
Yeah,
alone.
he's still going at Meek Mill. I seen the video too. He's still.
I didn't even bring that up because
Alright.
Meek is taking.
Going in.
First of all,
Alright.
Instagram. First of all, social media is the devil. They were like, "Who's gonna lose the Super Bowl?" I think it was like Broncos, the Panthers, and Meek Mill. I was
Yeah,
like, "Come
somebody-
on, son. Why do you do?
I seen somebody
Why?
put
Leave Meek
Mill's
alone.
face on Cam Newton after the.
Yo,
I'm like, that's crazy. Like,
Yo, Instagram. Nah, that's come on.
It's a
Honestly though,
non-Christian
because
dude.
so everybody's talking shit, but a lot of people was rocking with Meek for a minute until
Yeah,
Twitter
no,
fingers.
Now,
To the
yeah,
Twitter
I'm
fingers.
I'm still
Turn
rocking
the
with it.
trigger-
I'm still a fan of
The
Meek.
fingers turn to Twitter
You
fingers.
just gotta leave Drake alone. That's it. You gotta leave him alone.
Man, I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen, what they're gonna say to Jay Electronica. They're probably gonna tell him to put an album out.
Well, most of the time in hip hop when stuff like this happens, somebody's dropping an album or somebody getting ready to do something. So we gonna stay tuned. He must be doing something soon.
To keep it honest, I don't think anybody's gonna pay him anytime soon.
You don't think anybody's gonna pay him anything?
What's the last Jay Electronica single you heard?
Exhibit
He only had one single.
Was it? No, the single was wait. Exhibit C. Oh, wait, we're waiting for it. Wait, Exhibit C was supposed to be the album, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, well,
Yeah, it was like D.
Okay, well, we're at and we still waiting. But my point is, first of all, beef is interesting in hip hop because it drives traffic to the culture. It makes people more interested in what's going on. I get that, but it has to be a battle that actually matters. Like everybody was talking about Meek Mill and Drake.
Yeah.
Like that was huge. Like people made it into something different. Not to say that Jay Electronica doesn't matter because don't get it twisted. Jay Electronica is nice.
Yeah.
He is nice. Okay, sorry. Let me say it correctly. He's incredible. But
How long ago did his last album come out though?
the album,
He never had
seen
one.
the
Not
album.
That one.
Not one album.
No, he did not.
So how
No,
did he?
no.
I like playing devil's advocate.
No, but he's on a lot of singles.
I like playing devil's
He's made a
advocate.
lot of guest appearances.
Yeah,
For the people that
And he
never,
has it there. And he's Erica Badu's baby father.
for the people
And he
that,
was with the Aries.
for the youths them that don't know
Alright,
who he is,
you have to Google it.
you gotta Google him.
Jay Electronica.
Yes.
No, but he's an incredible MC. But I don't know what the hell he was drinking last night.
And the last most current thing that he did was he did do the freestyle with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That was
It's like a year.
Look at you. But that's still a year and a half ago. That's still in this deck. I don't know.
Shouts out to Jay Electronica,
Yeah,
man.
word,
Come
but
on
yeah.
with the music, man. We waiting.
Well,
for
one,
you,
come
man.
on with the music and stay away from the camera when you've been drinking. Don't make videos and post them.
Yeah.
Learn from Meek Mill. Learn from Meek Mill. We love you though, Meek. We love you though, Meek. So, and then lastly, we'll talk about some of the albums that came out this week. I'm gonna leave that to you. So, apparently, Larry's favorite rapper in the whole world.
Yes, my man Future dropped another album.
And what do you think? Give us the deets on
Wow.
that. Because I haven't heard it.
The album.
The album is fire.
I'll
Okay,
be honest
the
with you.
Peanut Gallery has yelled out the album's fire.
I'm still enjoying the mixtape, Purple Rain.
Right.
I still think that
Just
music
he
on
just
there.
dropped that stuff.
yeah, there's music on there that he could he didn't need to drop an album. It just
He just did it to
he
do
just
it. Because we're still moving through Purple Rain.
yeah, we still in truth be told, we still moving through DS
That's
too.
two.
Like,
Dirty
we
Sprite,
still-
son.
So but it's a good album though. It's
Okay.
it's all starting to sound the same. And I think part of the reason is he's just putting too much one time. Like I said, I'm still enjoying Purple
You
Rain.
saturating the market.
Yeah, you gotta slow down a little bit, man. That's just my opinion though. You know.
Okay, I agree. Listen,
Yeah, well,
you
the
are
new
the
album-
lead, you are the authority on Future here at
It's a
Barclay
good
Radio.
album.
So I'm gonna get your opinion on that. And yeah,
It's a good album. It's a good album.
it's a good album.
But it's hard
If
to.
it, okay, so let's say you know the source. How many mics would you give it out of 5? Like if we were
Out
to do a
of
source
5?
mic
Out of
rating.
5 mics? 5? I give it a good 4
5
mics.
mics. First of all, 5 mics are served for classics.
Yeah.
Okay, there's certain albums that came out that didn't even get 5 mics. Like Reasonable Doubt did not get 5 mics.
And I'm giving them 4 just cause.
It deserved 5 mics though.
Just,
Are you kidding me?
I said it deserved 5
Okay, sorry.
mics.
Okay.
Reasonable doubt.
I'm giving them
Oh, it
4
did.
mics.
Anybody can recite.
I'm giving them 4 mics just
8
because
bars of Future Limits.
he's been
Baby,
consistent.
I'll
It's
pay
despite
them.
the way he's been consistent.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So
I'm giving
So
it
we're
three
just
and a
we're
half.
gonna it's good to say
Exactly.
Larry has given Future four mics.
3.5 times.
3.5, and the Peanut Gallery gives it 3.5 to 4. So I think we're rounding it off to 4. We're just
Yeah,
rounding
we
it off to
can do
4.
4.
Mind you, I did that was 0 So that is going to conclude this week in hip hop.
Yes.
Once again, we want to thank you so much for tuning in. So we're going to take a quick can-do break. Before then, make sure you go ahead and follow us on Bar Talk Radio. And then when we come back, we're going to have our dope guests. All I'm going to say is end of the week.
Yeah.
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 All right, Bar Talk Radio, y'all.
Can do.
Hello.
Welcome back to Bar Talk Radio.
Where we discuss.
Everything that is hip hop.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm on the shit.
It's in Red Nephews Kid.
Yeah, call that improv.
I like it. I like it. What happened to our claps? Hold on.
Can do. No.
Somebody just beating their state chest. What kind of shit is going on? I can't do. So yes, welcome to Bar Talk Radio, where we discuss all of this hip hop and drink exuberant amounts of whatever is in his house. So before we get started with our dope ass guest, I want to know, Kendu, how was your weekend? We didn't even find out how your weekend was from before.
Hello.
Hello, is this thing on?
Yep.
Yep. How was your
On
weekend?
I have to fix everything about the laptop.
I know.
Big thing.
That's huge, and we working on that.
Did you watch the Super Bowl, Kenzie?
Yeah, I watched that.
No, who did you have?
Huh?
Who did you want to win?
Panthers?
Yep,
The Panthers.
Dab.
You want dab?
bitch,
Dab.
dad, bitch,
Dab one time.
Dab.
Can you dab one time for us?
dad.
Dab.
Dad, bitch, dad.
Oh,
Oh shit, I'm being sweat.
Joyce,
I'm gonna be into no. You know why I'm sweating? Ray nephew in this hot ass light. Anyway,
Yeah, man.
So
You was- and plus your body
I'm dewy right
Your
now.
body was detoxing from it, so it's just your pores is fresh.
Shout out
I
to
smell
the
like Ray nephew.
Nah, you don't smell like Red Nephew,
Oh.
but you it comes out your pores
Look.
a little different.
Yeah, work tomorrow.
Your pure pores.
You're pure, but ain't pure no more. Anyway, so go ahead, let's go ahead and fast forward. We just want to give a shout out to hip hop. That's number one. That's how you know we've been drinking. It's like I want to give a shout out to hip hop. Number two. Number two. Speaking of hip hop, I want to introduce our dope guest. Oh,
Big cat.
oh yes, of course.
Abby.
Wow. Beforehand, I can't even believe I didn't even say this. R.I.P. to Big Cap. I can't.
Yes,
we didn't
legendary.
even touch on that in the beginning. So thank you for the reminder. That should have been the first thing in my
that
notes.
should
Yeah.
have been
So
top.
R.I.P. We're gonna have a moment of silence. All right. So we're gonna have a quick moment of
Quick
silence.
morning sounds with Big Cap.
All right. R.I.P. Big Cap.
Yeah.
Please.
Rest in peace. Rest in power. Yeah. So okay. So now we're gonna go ahead and move on. We want to introduce our guests. Come on down with your red cup.
Drink the party.
Come on down. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat.
There you go. Now, see? EOW.
End up end of the week. So sitting with me, I have Vice, which is one of the founders
Yes.
of one of the longest running open mics in New York City, end of the week. Hold on, wait.
Oh, the true moniker is longest running weekly open mic in New York City.
Nah.
Damn! See, I wouldn't have got that right. I was drinking. I said
You
Hennessy.
drinking Hennessy.
Big
What
shout out
about
to
the
Red
red
Nephew.
nephew?
Yeah, no more
Are you
Ray and Nephew on
Word
this
up.
set, man.
Alright, you
I'm
did
counting my
good.
numbers wrong, Joy.
Or which one is my drink? I feel like I'm leaning.
Drinks.
Okay, hold on. Now, is this one mine?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck this. Okay, sorry.
You still want to drink?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's why I said it's just my mine.
Curse? Can I curse?
Yeah, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
freaking right.
So yeah.
For Nubian right.
Oh, okay. So talk to us about end of the week. Well, one, welcome. Thank you so much for coming
This is
on Bar
dope.
Talk Radio.
This
We
is dope.
appreciate
We
you.
appreciate
I
you.
appreciate
Like
you.
seriously,
Nah,
like this
this
is
is
huge in hip hop. Like you don't understand, it's huge, huge. So
So yo, basically, I'm one of the founders of EOW. It's end of the week. It's the longest running weekly open mic in New York City.
Yeah.
I'm gonna act like I ain't watched Ox collapse. And break it down.
Wait, stop. Let's try to think. So, Mike, cut, edit that. Well, we can't edit the line.
Yeah, you don't even move.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna help my dude up before we
Wait.
Alright, bring it back like this never happened. Alright,
Okay.
ready? From
Boom.
the top. We're
So
gonna start from the top.
Wait,
One.
4 for 1.
What?
You're just too big for these.
No.
Broke the furniture. You're the
Seriously.
chairs.
I can't take it. God,
might
that just
have-
happened.
Yo,
You
the
might
chair tapped out.
Oh my God.
The chair
Okay.
tapped out like that's it.
Tap out. Tap out.
I'm out of here. Enough is enough.
He got
Okay.
paid to produce it.
We're gonna
shit.
cut that. Oh shit, I was sweating
Yo,
even
give
more
me
now.
a copy of this.
Sorry.
So,
This is why I love
man.
live radio.
yeah, live. This is why we love live radio. So we're gonna start from the beginning.
All right.
Once again, this is my guest, Vice, who is one of the co-founders of
Oh.
End of the Week. So talk to us
Wow.
about End of the Week. Wow, that was great. Thank
Hold
you
on,
for that.
here.
Woosah.
Musa.
We got it. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this again.
End of the Week is the longest running weekly open mic in New York City. We started doing the open mic in September of 2000. We've been doing it every single Sunday for 780 weeks, 15 years. Then we took a
Wow.
hiatus and then we picked back up this year at Bowery Electric. So
Okay.
we've been doing it every single Sunday. 9/11, every Super Bowl, every Mother's Day, every Father's Day, everything that happens on Sunday, we're constantly there.
Oh,
Wow.
that's
We do
what's
that.
up. That's dedication.
And now we are in 15 other countries. So the same thing we do in New York, we do in
Really?
Paris, we do in Berlin. A couple of them on my shirt. This shirt is old, so there's been more added.
Switzerland,
But, you know,
Brazil,
but because I
Argentina,
ran nephew-
Sweden,
Because I've had nephews, I gotta be like, we're in
Belgium. We're in
Brazil.
where my shirt says.
Yes.
We are in here.
But,
You are here.
you can go to eodub.com or EOWTV on YouTube and all the cool shit I can try to impress you with. Will be right there.
So how did you come up with End of the Week? What was the brainchild behind it?
Okay, this is a cool story. There was a DJ, his name was Joey Ty.
Okay.
Right? We used to frequent a bar called Bob's. It's on Eldridge, I believe, right off a house, and I think it's still rocking. And we used to frequent it. Me and my brother Propane, we were just getting into our own. We had formed a group called Eye to Eye, and Zoo and Nunzio had formed a group called Solid Ground, and we would just congregate there, and we were cool, but not really brothers. There was a DJ named Joey Ty who thought. He saw that we used to freestyle with each other. He thought it would be a good idea to have an open mic. So he set up the whole open mic, and it was called Flow Sundays. And it was at Baby Jupiter, which is now defunct. There's something else there. So we went the first day, and he never showed up. So we had to play CDs. CDs, kids. Those these
Oh my
round things.
God. Did you pop into your
Did you pop in your
thing?
thing?
Compact
It's weird. It's weird. It
Like
could-
guys, like an 8-track.
Yeah, it comes from a cassette.
In case
Google
you
it. Google it.
Cassette,
Anyway.
CDs, you know.
But the first week-
is
The
compact.
first week, yes,
Compact
exactly. But the first week, he didn't show up. The second week, we found out that he was diagnosed with brain cancer
Oh my
Oh,
God.
and
wow.
passed away. And he never got to see End of the Week. So from that moment
Wow.
on, we decided to make it, this would be his living legacy. And when it started, it was 3 hours to get in. It was BYOB, and it was just
40
some
something.
organic stuff. We used to bring 40s in there. We used to bring like a lot of trees and smoke back there. It was a restaurant, and in the back, they used to have a big curtain, and we used to go back there, right? And I called my friend Scram Jones. You might know him. He was the first DJ of End of the Week,
Wow.
and he started in Baby Jupiter. From there, it just took a life of its own. And then I came up with the name End of the Week because it's on Sunday.
End of the week. And I love the double entendre.
Yeah,
End
yeah,
of the
yeah.
week.
But then we moved to Pyramid. But basically, End of the Week started. It wasn't my idea. It wasn't my partner's ideas. It was this man's idea. And then he passed away. And so
Wow.
we started just like to pay homage to him. And now it's like
Right.
my livelihood. To be
Right,
honest,
exactly.
that was my calling card. That was
Right.
it helped me make money
Right.
for End of the Week, and it's taking my career to a different path.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that's how End of the Week started.
He left you guys with a gem, man.
Exactly.
Very good.
I'm sure he's still watching OVL.
Of course he is. I'm saying this is all for him. Joey Ty. is his
Joey
name.
Ty. That's dope.
And that's how it
So
started.
16 years, 15 years,
Yeah,
16
15.
years. That's a very long time.
Yes.
What do you feel like what can you attribute your success to? What is the formula? Because first of all, open mics, they come, they go.
Right. Well,
So-
the thing we have that's different with End of the Week is, first of all, the people who host it. I mean, not to toot my own horn, but
Toot.
me and my partners are talented. So like the hosts are actually as good as anybody who would sign the list.
So you rhyme.
Yes, I don't host anymore.
You wrong.
What? We'll get to that.
We
We will get to that.
Oh, we're gonna get that.
I used to host. I host for the first 15 years.
Right.
And then, we pass the torch. So now we have new hosts, new DJs, and it fluctuates. So now
That's what's up.
there's a more separate on how we do it. Like if you're really good, you get in the MC challenge, then you become a host. But what makes us different is the aforementioned MC Challenge. It's
Right.
something that me and James, who is my partner,
Mm-hmm.
came up with. It's like the alternative to the battle.
Right?
So-
Oh, great. That's awesome. Good.
Segway.
Segue. Perfect. No,
Not those little rolling machines.
I love that. No, I was gonna ask you, what do you feel like? I mean, in your opinion, the biggest difference between battle rap and open mic?
Right.
And then of course you have the MC challenge. So I
Exactly.
want to touch on that as well.
Right. My thing is, the MC Challenge is the thing that sets our open mic apart.
Okay.
It is the complete calling card that has us in all these places. Because it's a way to judge talent without insulting somebody. You know what I mean? I ain't gotta talk about I fucked your girl or I fucked your mom.
So battle rap is more so.
Yeah, it's so. I mean, nothing against battle rap.
Right,
I
absolutely.
fucks with it.
Absolutely.
But we thought that it's gotta be there's a parameter of skill sets, right? So the MC Challenge basically goes through the parameter of your skill sets. I'll go through it real quick. It's 5 rounds of competition. The first round is a written round.
Okay.
Pre-contrived material
That
that
you
you
came
song that you came with. Second round is acapella. So
No
it's more
beat.
with no beat. You know what I mean?
No,
But
you
like
don't
more,
need no hook
but
on
more
it.
like but more like a spoken word.
Right.
Like more of like a speech. You know what I mean? Like people have to listen to the lyrics. Round number 3 is called a freestyle grab bag. So they basically go into a box of stuff, mix these
whatever you
items,
pick,
whatever you pick,
that's
you got
what
round
you
about it. So you
Right.
can't. People say they freestyling, but then they homeboys we gotta drop. It's like kill that nigga.
Yeah.
So like what? Give us an example. Like
Oh shit, you so shook. Look at your notebook. You know what I mean? Go head up on this red cup and you know what I mean? Things like that. You know what I mean? Bars, pen, ballpoint. I'm all got joints. Things like that.
That's dope.
But basically, you pick up like 3 or 4 items, and now you got you have to impromptu first. Like round number 4 is called beat juggling. Basically, the DJ will play like a country western music,
And you got.
and he'll throw a reggae joint, and you got to rhyme to every beat. He'll he'll speed the tempo up, he'll slow it
I gotta
down.
check this out, man.
Right.
This is dope.
Right, that's number 4. Then number 5 is cypher skills. We pair the competitors in twos, and they go four bars. So you rock with each other, and you lose points if you insult the dude. You have to like rock with them, right?
Oh.
3 judges. 3 judges grade from 1 to 5 in each category based on your lyrics, creativity, crowd response, delivery, and flow. You know what I mean? So
Damn,
like,
you got a science.
Yeah,
To this.
so
There's
that's-
science to this.
Yeah.
so basically that's our calling card. So we do that in all these places, and then we get winners. We do 5 competitions, then have the 5 winners go against each other, and then all the winners from all the places
All over the world.
meet at one central spot. Last year was Montreal.
This year?
This year's gonna be in Paris in February 2017.
No.
It was in
I
Paris.
got rounds.
Before that,
I got
Yeah, it
rounds.
was in Africa. It was in Africa the year before that. We have EOW Uganda. We have EOW Madagascar. Like,
I like the movie.
it ain't rhinos rapping.
Yeah. Let me
Yo, I
ask
want to see some rhinos.
Let me ask you a
Fuck that.
question though. Throughout your years of doing it, has any established, like, have you ever seen, like, some of the established artists that are established already, has any of them come through you guys?
Yeah, I mean, Immortal Technique was a regular.
Oh,
Was a
wow.
regular. That's my homie. You know what I mean? But like, Immortal Technique was my homie before EOW. But
Okay.
he helped. Being a friend of mine, he helped EOW prosper. He used to come every week. You know what I mean? Like, we're not responsible for his success.
No,
but,
no,
but
no,
I'm
no,
saying
no,
before he was
J. Cole.
here, J. Cole,
Oh,
has
that's
been to EOW.
huge. That's
You know what I mean?
huge. That's
He came through like there's an old source article that he attributes EOW to like when he first came to New York. That was one of the first.
That's
places.
what's up, man.
You know what I mean? There's a bunch of people who have been there.
So let me ask you a question. I'm a little out the loop. So how do you go about even, so when you just show up on Sunday
and
and
show up on
It's like
Sunday.
an open mic.
The new format is free. Three Sundays out the month, and the last Sunday we have a bigger show with a headliner, and you pay.
Okay, so if I'm an artist and I wanna do it, I just show up.
you just show up and
You're
sign
there
the list.
early.
You sign the list. We have 25 spots, right? And they're all on a deck of cards. We shuffle a card. So if you sign the list and you get assigned a card, like you get a 10 of diamonds or the queen of
So-
spades,
Okay.
and you be shuffling. So you can sign the list first, but you might not go till 20th.
Because
Yeah,
of the
There's a
card
random-
shuffle.
so we
And
pick up.
then once you do that, you gotta do the 5.
No.
Oh, that's when you start to, like, when you actually been
The
selected.
open
You
mic
gotta show your
happens.
work first.
The open
Yeah.
mic happens
I
every
did the open
Sunday.
mic once.
Every Sunday it happens without fail. Once every other month we do the MC challenge,
All right, I
and
gotta check that out,
we pre-select the best people from the open mic to compete in the
in the
challenge.
MC challenge.
And then once we get 5 winners, they go at it, and then we find 1 winner from New York, and then we fly them to wherever the
See,
World
that's
Finals.
what's up. See, I'm a little younger, so some of my peers need to know about this because a lot of them don't have outlets to,
End of the week.
you know.
.com, eodub.com, eodub.com, or on YouTube it's
That's what's up, man.
EOWTV. If you go to YouTube and go to EOWTV, there's footage from Africa, there's footage from London, there's footage from Berlin. Like we've been doing this for 15 years, but
Right.
but we've got like 5 straight years that we've actually documented the challenge in New York and people going overseas. So if you go to EOWTV on YouTube, you can see crazy stuff.
Right, and hip hop definitely needs some more positive platforms.
Yeah, positive and just platforms, period, for people to.
I like the fact, sorry not to cut you off, that's your favorite, I'm not going to cut you off.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you will lose points if you insult another
Yeah,
MC. Like
yeah.
you have to literally like work
Yeah, you have to work
together.
with them.
If you and if it's like you try to come sideways, like boom, you lose a point. So I think that's
I
pretty genius.
respect
It's like the unity of hip hop.
Right, but my thing is like at our competition, people dap it out. Like if someone kills it, they actually it's like the Olympics. You know what I mean? It's like
Right.
you're actually going against yourself. You're challenging
Skill
yourself.
sharpens steel.
Yeah.
Exactly. You challenge yourself. You don't have to insult somebody else
Mhm.
or try to put yourself on a pedestal above them. You just be the best you can be,
Right.
and then we judge that.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, don't get it twisted though. This controversy, people get mad.
I mean, it is a
I
competition.
could
It's a
imagine.
competition.
I could
So of
imagine.
course people still get
People
angry.
get
You
mad.
know what I'm saying?
We got some gunners who've won. Tone Deaf has won.
Mhm.
My man Poison Pen has definitely won. Weatherfied has won. Blind Fury has won. PH, rest in peace. He's won.
Blind Fury, that's a. I love him.
Yeah, he's
Aguilar.
won. Aguilar.
Yeah,
What up,
I love
Ag?
Blind Fury.
He's won.
So, well, one, I just have a question because I know you've been doing this for a while. What's the best moment you've ever had doing it? Like what? Like not even a starstruck moment, but just a moment where you just felt like
Doing it.
doing it well. See, my body is there. No, what's the best moment you've had?
Hands
end
down,
of the week?
hands down. There's video footage of it. My man Chili has captured it. I'll even send you the link. Hands down was when DMC came to EOW and we did Walk This Way.
Oh,
He did
wow.
For Run DMC?
He did
Wow,
Walk This Way.
that's freaking huge.
We gotta get the footage on that.
Word.
No, it's online. I'll send it to you. But like he did Walk This Way. He's been there a couple of times, but he did Walk This Way one time, and it was like I was running.
You was running. You was
I was doing the things, and he would stop and look at me, and I was like, nah.
I wasn't starstruck.
Nah.
Became the
Nah.
You won.
I was like, for like that 2 minutes we were peers.
Nah, that's all you need.
That's amazing.
That's all you need.
That's my favorite moment.
Well,
But like at EOW, we've had a bunch of people like Corey Guns
Mhm.
bodied it right before he
With-
signed to Young Money.
With that being said, because Corey Guns is part of the new
Newer version of
evolution
hip hop. Yep.
So what's your take on the new hip hop?
Yo, it sounds cliche, but I like the same people that are really actually dope. Kendrick,
J. Cole.
It
It
sounds like
the credit is due.
it sounds like a monotonous answer, but like I can dance to the Future stuff. You know what I mean? I can.
Shouts out the future.
I'm saying in the club I like it, but
That's disgusting.
to me, it's all about lyricism. It's all about telling a story. It's all about expressing a character.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean, like you have to make me believe that what you're saying, you actually do that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
definitely. And then some of us listen to it for different reasons. It's all feel good music.
And my thing is that's why I'm not mad at people like Future because that's the lifestyle he lives. So like I can actually it relates to me. Like I see that he's into that drug.
That's
So-
definitely.
Listen to Currency.
Currency. Okay, first of all, this is the mixtape king in the corner right here. So he's gonna keep asking me
Uh-huh.
over and over and over about mixtapes and things of that nature. So, well, I have a really interesting story myself to tell about end of the week. But before we do that,
Okay.
what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick cans and break,
Uh-huh.
and then when we come back, I'm gonna tell my business real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I got it
Yeah.
going with end of the week for like a split
Yeah.
second. I thought I was the shit. We'll be right back. Make sure you
Bar
Bar
Talk
Talk
Radio.
Radio.
Go ahead,
Go ahead.
yeah.
Okay, welcome back to Bar Talk Radio, where we discuss all that is hip hop. If you are just tuning in, we got our dope guest, Vice, from the longest running. I'm gonna let you do.
Longest running weekly open mic in New York City. End of the week.
End of the week. So, first of all, open mics are completely hip hop. I'm curious about your personal hip hop taste. Like who, if I went into your iPod, well, I shouldn't assume you have an iPod, but you know. But if I went to
What else would the man have? If you don't
no, he may have a.
DVD
I rock off a cassette.
Okay, so if I looked
I
at
got
your
a yellow Sony.
if I looked at your cassette where you had to put the tape on the
Yeah,
top when you
shot
want to read
frame.
over it,
Oh,
like you know how back in the day when you was waiting on your song all day on
If
the
you went
radio.
to my playlist,
Tick.
if you went to my playlist, you
Yes.
will find lots of Wu-Tang, lots of Rakim, lots of old school hip hop. The
Okay.
new stuff is I like a little bit of the Drake stuff.
Okay.
J. Cole is dope. Kendrick is dope.
Okay.
That Compton album is retarded.
Okay.
That's my favorite album right now.
Game.
That's
So-
straight out of Compton. The Game albums.
So if I were to ask you, Vice's top 5 dead or alive MCs.
Oh God. Yo, it's
No, everybody always gets real weird when we ask this
No,
question.
because it depends on like.
No.
I know it. My top 5 in no particular order.
No order.
That's the quantifier. No order. Rakim, Eminem, Jay-Z, Biggie, Redman.
Wow.
That's the first time somebody said Redman.
First of all,
Thank you very much. An honorable mention. Cause I know somebody you wanted to put on one honorable
okay,
mention.
word.
A 6-man.
Nas.
Oh,
Will be
dope.
honorable mention.
Correct.
It's like Nas and Rakim to me because Rakim was so before and like, but Nas got influenced by Rakim so much.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I give Rakim the nod over. I give Rakim the nod over Nas just for that reason. But to me, they're one and the same. You know what I mean? So honorable mention will be Nas.
Okay, real quick. And it's always difficult because I always like to do just one. Best hip hop album of all time. I know, sorry, it's everybody like,
Let me set the scene.
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even do that.
No, he out the corner.
No way.
Sticky fingers.
You be quiet. I'm not
I'm
saying
set
that.
the
I
scene.
love it.
The whole thing.
I love
Sticky
it.
fingers, but they ain't my life is allowed.
No, time out. I'll make note of that later about a really dope album that you slept on.
Go.
Most slept on album.
Go. Do
Most
you want to do a most slept on
Yeah.
album and the greatest hip hop album of all
First, I'm
time?
gonna do most
He just
slept on because
he just threw an album in.
No, because
Threw a question in it, right?
it's- most slept on album is Sticky Fingers, Adventures of Kurt Jones.
Yeah.
Nobody knows about that
Because it
album.
was a whole
That
show.
is the most slept on hip hop album in hip hop history. If you don't know about it, it's Sticky Fingers from Onyx. He has an album
We have to
called.
tell you they're from
Yeah.
Onyx, so you should listen.
Yeah.
He made an alter ego album called The Adventures of Kurt Jones. I don't know. That might be the wrong title. But it's Kurt Jones. It's the alter ego, and it goes from it's like a play. It starts from here and it like escalates to a story. But my favorite or my best album ever is
You stranded on an alley by yourself, and that's it.
I love it. I really like
Wu-Tang
See how-
double CD. Wu-Tang double CD.
Okay. Wu-Tang
Wu-Tang forever.
Stranded.
Wu-Tang
You
forever.
got
Double. Wu-Tang forever. So how do you feel about Martin
Phones
Scorsese
off,
and
please.
Yeah.
him buying the $1 million Wu-Tang album
Yo, this-
that nobody can listen to? I'm curious because you seem to be such a huge
There's a
Wu-Tang
part of me that thinks that shit is straight like
Bullshit?
made up, like fairy tale land. I mean, I guess it's real. I mean, he is a billionaire. He
Yeah,
did buy the
definitely.
age drug and throw the price up, and I guess he did buy the what? He didn't do that. He did do that.
No, I mean that is true.
That's
why
fact.
it's
You're a fact. You're a fact.
And he just pled the fifth.
Right.
So.
Yeah, in front of Congress, like
Yes,
he
he
didn't
did.
answer any questions. So I
Yes,
guess
he
he's a
did.
real dude,
Yes,
but
he
the
did.
whole Wu-Tang aspect of it is
Right,
like
him buying the album that
he
nobody
was on the Breakfast Club. How do you?
Because
how
you
do
know what? People
how
have
do
to
you?
be intertwined in hip hop so bad.
Put it this way: if you had $1 billion, right?
Yes.
No matter how much of an asshole you were, no matter how much of whatever, would you still stoop low enough to like answer Ghostface back, or go on the Breakfast Club? Like, what is that dude's deal? Like,
Because
he's
you
trying
wanna
to
be
trying to
down
be famous.
so bad. It's like yes,
Yo,
just because you're a
That's not being
billionaire.
down. That's alienating
No, but
the culture. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, just because you have money doesn't make you cool.
right?
Yeah, that's
And
the
just
problem.
because you have money, it doesn't make you a part of the culture.
Yeah, but if you have
You
money,
cannot buy your way into this culture
right,
for real.
But
Like,
if you
for
have
real,
right, but that's why I think that's where the fairy tale comes in, because if you want to get so involved in a culture,
Mm-hmm.
and you have that much money and you're corny, which he is,
Yeah, he's corny.
right, but there's a better way to ingratiate yourself with the culture.
Oh, I
You
like
could-
that word,
That's
ingratiate.
even art.
Ingratiate yourself.
No, I'm saying like
I love it.
you don't buy the album and then have public feuds with the people that you bought the album from.
Yeah.
And
That
then,
sounds crazy.
And then go on to, like, you're a billionaire, B. You're gonna go on the Breakfast Club and talk about how you and Ghostface are having this back and forth on Twitter. To me,
This is not Meek Mill and Drake.
it is though.
He
Like,
wants
come on, like.
He also
more
said he
popularity.
played the whole album on the 5 though.
He ain't gonna do it.
Oh, he
Right.
can't.
He
But he can't play it because he's not gonna be able to do it because it's
Bill Murray,
contractual.
no. Bill Murray. That's the other shit. Time out. Google this.
Uh-oh.
It's facts. Bill is a clause in the contract that if at any time any of the original members of the Wu or Bill Murray can steal the album back and
Bill-
he can't press charges.
Bill
I,
Murray.
I dare anybody to. That's a
Bill
actual
Murray, if
clause.
you're watching, go get the
Wait, say that
album. You
again?
want to hear it.
Somebody can skip that.
The original members of the Wu or Bill Murray. I'm not
Bill
even playing.
Murray.
Bill Murray, the actor, can take the album back.
I didn't know. Was he on it?
Google it. Google it.
No, like, was he on it? Did he have a cameo?
What he
Google
has
it.
to do with the album?
Google it. Google it. Just
He's
find out.
Wu-Tang.
Find out.
He's
Google
a
it.
Wu-Tang member.
Bill Murray.
Yeah.
All right. Google it.
As soon as I leave here, I'm doing it.
As soon as the show is over, I'm Googling. So, my story for ending.
Oh, yeah,
I want to jump in on that. So,
I'm sorry.
I was with the friend who happens to be the producer of the show. You know, like, to say her name. It was well, no, actually, it wasn't her birthday. It was her best friend's birthday, and we were hanging out all day, and we were in the village, and
Oh
we
shit,
ended up
a year ago today.
a year ago.
Oh,
Today.
whoa.
Her birthday's in 3 days.
Yeah,
Wow.
a year ago today, we were downtown drinking, having a great time for our birthday. Stumbled into a bar that happened to have that was end of the week. So it was filled. It was filled. Like it was filled. And I was like, "It's my friend's birthday. Please, mind you, drunk as hell. It's my friend's birthday. Please, let me just.
Oh, that
if you
was
got-
you.
If you got 5 minutes,
If the
Let me
young
just-
lady was drunk,
yo, I was like,
Yo,
please,
I
please.
vaguely
please.
remember that.
I got on there. Bah! Dead. I don't remember how good it was. It could have been horrible. But I went on there. I did the open mic.
C plus.
you embarrassed yourself. You
Definitely,
embarrassed
definitely.
yourself.
B minus C
They
plus.
clap.
Definitely.
They clap.
In my mind, I was an A. Honey, no. But that was my story at the end of the week. And I was just like, but though the MCs that went before me, because I was literally last, like the music came on after me.
Oh my
They were
god.
like, all right, just let Shorty rock. Just let Shorty rock. She been begging for an hour. She says her friend's birthday. Ain't nobody else. Just let Shorty rock. Just let her do it. And they did, and I respected that. I was because I love
No,
the culture.
everybody gets
I'm not an MC. I'm not an MC.
Everybody, as time permits, everybody rocks on our stage.
And they do.
That's why we
I
switch-
rock.
that's why we
I
switch-
rock.
That's why we switched the format. It used to be like you sign your name, and then we take as many as possible. But people used to come and sound like him, his best friend who wasn't there for 2 hours later. So now that's why we have the card system. Like
Just right.
every number is designated with a card. We shuffle the deck and we pull a card out,
Mhm.
and whatever card comes, you can sign first and go last.
No last.
You know what I mean? Or you
Or
can
you can
sign
come in
last
and bag. I'm sorry, that was just me. So what's next for end of the week?
Planting more flags. You know what I mean? Just basically keeping the franchise going.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we've been really good overseas. You know what I mean? We're in Africa in 2 places. We're in Brazil, Berlin. You know what I mean? We're all in all the places. We've done a couple of one-offs in LA. We've done in Chicago, but we haven't actually planted a flag in the United States and New York because people in the United States, they don't want to.
I mean, aside from New York.
No, New York.
New York is the
No, but
epicenter.
we're from New York,
Right,
so
right.
like, we live here. In order to do what we do, we need somebody who knows the artist, who knows the culture, who can get a spot, who can get a DJ, who can get
Right.
a graphic designer. It's a bunch of things that
They
entail.
go into it. Yeah.
Overseas, they understand. Like, you know what I mean, we have a franchise agreement. It's like 6 pages long. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So
That's
like
dope.
they read it and it's a modus operandi. We know what to do. Overseas, they get it and they rock.
Uh-huh.
In the United States, motherfuckers is like,
What is it?
Yes.
I got a
You want me
question
to
about
read?
page 3,
Definitely.
paragraph
You want
4.
me to read?
Question. With that being said, what advice do you have for the new up and coming? Because you've been doing it for a long time.
Yes.
You got longevity, so
The only advice
What
I have
advice
for
would you
any
give?
artist is first of all find out if you're good or not. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh,
no, there's a way to find out if you're good. You know what I mean? Like if you got two friends and they say you're dope and you go do a show and at the end of the show it's only them two dudes saying that you're dope, maybe you might not be dope. You know what I mean? Like you know if you're good. The first thing is find out if you're good. You know what I mean? Then if you're good, find out if it's something you want to do as an actual career. Like it takes work. You know what I mean?
definitely.
Right.
And then get a job to pay for all that shit. Studio time costs money.
Bill.
You know what I mean?
Promotion costs money.
You need, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay a producer to make a
Life
beat for
costs
you.
money.
Costs
Come on.
money. Life costs money.
Yeah. Yeah, but following your art costs money. You know what I mean? And that has nothing to do with living. You know what I mean? Like your art is like a hobby until your art can pay your bills. You feel me?
Did anybody coin the phrase "art is money" yet? Or no.
It's my new mixtape coming out. Next week, all this money, vice versa. You heard it? That was my idea.
Another gift to the parish shirt all the way.
Art is money.
It's my
Art
idea.
is money. I love that.
Art is money, huh?
No, you know, I wanted to know what was next, and I know you definitely have one more question. That is the
Yeah.
question of the night.
The question
Or
of the
before-
night.
And then actually I do, but I'll wait for your question.
Yes, we
Two
know all
questions.
You
the.
had another question you asked for.
No, I want him to freestyle.
I mean, we talking about hip hop. That's why I wanted him to get. That's why I wanted Larry to get his question. And I was like, yo, we got a red cup of Basquiat book, a TV, and an orange mug. Let's
Before
go.
we get to that, hold on. I have a very, very serious question.
All right,
Ask
bring it.
everybody that come in, you
Yeah.
gotta be serious.
Everybody gets focused.
Wipe off the alcohol.
Focus.
We know you've been doing it for a very long time. You've had multiple artists that are established come through. You guys have given everybody else a platform, and it's an amazing thing. Now, my serious question to you is, what is your favorite cereal?
Bang.
Gotta think about this. He answered every other question fast.
Chill,
Right.
give me a second.
Chill. Son. This takes a lot of
Nah, man, I didn't know you was gonna go this deep.
This question has
Come on,
started.
get
It
him.
really depends on my mood and
Hey,
if I only can pick one.
Only one.
One.
Shit,
all I need is one mic.
You want me to
honey bunches of oats.
What? I think this is the first. You know what? I ain't gonna lie.
First.
Honey Bunches of Oats is good.
Have you ever had honey bunches of oats?
In the commercial, they say something.
That cigarette gets soggy in 3 seconds.
Dude, I eat it in 2 seconds. Hey, ladies.
Hey, get a mouthful of joy.
Hey, ladies.
Hey.
full of joy.
No, I still
Oh, man.
on the
Honey
commercial.
bunches of
On the
oats.
Honey Bunches and Oats commercial said, yeah, you get a mouthful of joy.
Yes.
Oh, see.
Hey.
That one is a perfect thing.
He eat it in 2 seconds.
Mouthful of joy.
You can take that how you want it. Take that how you want it. I would not confirm
Oh,
or
you
deny.
I
I would not confirm or deny your assumption.
The 2 minutes or the mouthful of joy. Okay, anyway. So we want to say thank you so much.
Both. I believe the fifth.
Oh my gosh. Oh, like Squirrely. Whatever that boy's name is.
No, the fifth of.
I got 5 on it. Oh wait, oh no, remember Dave Chappelle before? I plead the Oh, I can't even.
The funniest part, he's like, Judge, I got something to say.
Judge, I got something to say.
F-I-F.
1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, this is what happens when Ray and Nephew invades Bar Talk. It's usually Hennessy. Ray and Nephew has invaded Bar Talk this week. So before we go to your freestyle, do you have any shout outs?
Domino's. Oh wait, time out. I actually have some. Let me hold on, wait. EO Dub is every Sunday, right?
Yes.
This Sunday, Valentine's Day, we're taking off. We're not going to be in the building. But the 21st, we have a listening session by my man Rise. The 28th, we have Domino's. We have Substantial. And we have a listening session by B. Smith. So that we're going to be downstairs. The 28th is going to be retarded in a good way. Instagram. My Instagram is Vice VVS. Yeah, I mean, girl's best friend. Oh, get it? Anyway. That was good. It's EODub at Instagram, EODUB or EOWNYC at Instagram. Or end of the week, WEAK is how you spell week, is the Facebook, and that's how you get in touch with
I love it.
all the cool shit.
And first of all, I just love end of the week. I love the double time.
End of the week, and it's on
It's
Sunday.
end of the week because it's Sunday, but it's end of the week. Like
Even
the
if-
week,
yo,
not the weekend
yo,
season.
and if another person comes up to me and says, yeah, well, you know, is this really the beginning of the week? Because I'm like, yo, you got off on Sunday. You're still
Get the fuck out of here.
Your week starts on fucking Monday. Don't tell me that the first day of the week is Sunday.
Sunday is really the first day of the
Nah,
week.
fuck that. The first day of the week is Monday.
You better get your weak ass out of here. Goodbye. No.
So with that said, Joy, segue into the crazy.
Yo, you gonna help me back?
Yeah, go. Kinda, you gotta be
Baby,
ready.
your eyes, come here,
Can't
man.
do-
Help me rap, B.
Can't do.
Can't do. You got the beat right.
Oh, yes. Turn it up.
Okay. This is really a live pressure. First I'm going to do a big rap, then I'll freestyle. Yo, so we're so meticulous, and the lyrics is go delirious, trying to figure this nigga's omnipotent. Far beyond the realms of the ridiculous, I'm spitting this intricate, well-written shit. Brain cell clicking with the melody, preferably. I don't think it's about you messing me. Show some discrepancy, I might catch a felony. You're only in the game cause the referee was taking me. Trophies you claim, don't mean shit when it come to testing me. Mr. Breeze, I possess the recipe for ecstasy. I get the trees, enemies, breeze by extra trees. Half man, half machine, full heat, full speed, heartless. God bless Nadine's Lord C. Anytime, anywhere, I'm gonna go there. When I say oh, y'all say yeah! Oh!
Yeah.
Oh! Yeah! Come on,
So
hurry up.
radio.
Anywhere we gon' go there. When I say oh, y'all say yeah. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Vice versa, ripping the mic is my life's purpose. Saying I'm insane's only swiping the surface. Nurses is nervous, niggas need hearses. Take aim on lanes, make they brain short circuit.
Hey.
I'm a freestyle now, I'ma do it when I was young until I'm old and see now. And I'm gonna get the shit that rocks. Come on, help me out, Big Ox. What up? Now the mic and say through. Yo, what up, dude?
That was
What's the
going
big
on.
nephew?
I'm the ball nigga to step two. Shout out to my Uncle Ray and my little nephew. Yo, check it out. Yo, I'm one half of the co-defense, Big Ox, vice versus. You already know what it is.
Have a seat,
I'm having a seat real quick. My leg's fucked up, yo. I'm down with my lawyer. I can handle them cases. Nigga move fast like he was stuck in the matrix. Reality what it is in the mirror, I can't face it. My dream's too big, I'm so tired of the basics. Need more complicated. Watch how I dominate. Like Bishop, I got the juice. Mine's is concentrated.
Wow.
Surgical with the flow. Competition, my paces. Call the clerical. Separating church and statements. Situation ugly, had to give it a facelift. Considered underground, I moved up out of the basement. Now I'm top floor and I'm laughing at all the races. I bring it back to the basis. It chicks on my dick, my nigga, and I don't even know why every day that go by. Niggas say so fly, out there pitching the feet swing like Sam Sosa. Early in the morning, I'm sipping on some mocha. Mama making my voice today, I was in a choke job. Hootie today, tomorrow wish a testosterone. You know what it is, till a boca. Vice music,
I got
choke job.
We the cream of the crop. The buzz, electric. Leave him in shock. Full steam ahead, I see no reason to stop. I stay a cut above the rest, I got the reason to stop.
Believe it or not, we the cream of the crop.
The buzz, electric.
No reason to stop.
Full steam ahead, I see no reason to stop. I
Go
stay
ahead,
a
go
cut
ahead.
above the rest. Go.
Yo, I am that nigga at bigger stack, figure say something sacrifice. Watch out the max Fisher. You stay front and I'm just hoping that the max Fisher. I'm laughing as a gas niggas, the black Hitler.
It's okay. Just pick me like an afro. Understand I'm the one. Come off the top of the head like you're blind. I still spit the shady flow. Turn the music up a little. I can't hear myself. I go for Del. Forgot the much wealth. This bar talk radio. That's Vice. That's Ox. That's what I say. This the last life. I'm just fucking around. I'm not nice.
Joy. Yes.
Yeah, so, nah, I got no rhymes. I'ma just say, good night, have a good time.
This is Bar Talk Radio.
What up?
Thank you so much, advice from the end of the week. It's a big box. Of course, my co-host Larry, DJ Candy, the man behind the lens. And of course, Bar Talk Radio. Make sure you follow us.
dope.
We
Shout
had
out to Uncle Ray, my nephew, son.
Yo, what rounds are Ray Neff? Ray and nephew.
Shut up, the
I'm gonna
red.
nigga, you going to step two.
That's how I left you.
Yes,
Yes,
make
no.
sure you check us out on Radio Dope Ass Freestyle.
Behind the scenes footage.
And
EOW,
Bar Talk Radio.
EOW.com, Domino.
Ray and
Let's
nephew.
go.
I'm glad you stepped through. Oh, guess who just came to your rescue?